What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 6 of S&K Against the World podcast. Unfortunately, Caden is still in China, caught in a Chinese hurricane. God rest his soul. But as a replacement, I'd like to welcome in guest Ruby Conklin and repeat guest Emma Christensen. Welcome to the podcast, please. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing...
It's great to be back.
Yeah.
So, Emma's been on this podcast before, so any die-hard fans will know. But Ruby, if you want to just talk a little bit about yourself, what kind of stuff you're into, you know, all that kind of thing.
Okay, well, it's great to be here. I'm Ruby. I got lots to say, but...
What type, like, what do you do?
I work at Gap and the Softwalk.
At the mall? So you got some jobs at the mall.
I got some jobs at the mall.
That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had these jobs?
Less than a month.
Really? So you're new hire.
New hire.
And are you getting a lot of hours, making a lot of money?
Something like that.
Would you recommend people to apply to the mall? Is it a good work environment?
Great work environment for the
enjoy
most
it?
part. Yeah, don't want to name any names, but there are some areas that I will not be going back to.
I
the
see.
Workforce.
I see. So you've had some worse jobs.
I've definitely had some worse jobs.
There's worse jobs. Okay, good to know. So the mall, not a bad place to work. Before we started this episode, actually we're at Lookout right now in Kamloops. We're looking out at the beautiful scenery. Unfortunately, it's very smoky, so there's not much to see.
Nothing at all to see.
Yep.
Sucks.
Yep. There's a lot of smoke in Kamloops, our hometown. Right now, it's unfortunate. The fires,
In fact, there was
wildfires,
just another alert. for
out of
another
control.
wildfire.
Yeah, they're like evacuating everywhere from here to Timbuktu. You know, you just gotta pray for those people who the fire is close to their houses. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, when we were driving up here, we stopped at Starbucks, as it were. And, you know, I've been having Starbucks a lot recently, a couple times in the past few weeks, more than I have ever had in my life. And it's like, it begs the question, is this a good lifestyle? Is this a good addiction I'm barreling towards? And, you know, on the first episode of this podcast with Caden, God rest his soul, we talked a little bit about my first ever Starbucks order. Mango, unicorn, rainbow, refresher, pink, strawberry, mango drink.
Which was ginormous.
Triple T size. And Caden really, it was a wake-up call because Caden told me that it was completely inappropriate to be drinking that sort of drink. So I've moved on, and I was able to order a much more masculine drink. I have a iced quad espresso. It's delicious. 4 shots of espresso, and it's incredible. So, do you guys want to share what you ordered at all?
I'm okay.
Okay, good thing you're on the podcast.
I got a banana bread matcha. It's really good.
Wow, matcha tastes like dirt.
Mm-mm. No, it doesn't. I have a refined palate.
Very, very nice. Okay, just wanted to share that, get that out of the way. You know, Starbucks, great place to be. Expensive as heck, though. This drink alone cost me over $5. Anyway, moving on, there's one point I'd like to talk about, and this might offend Ruby a little bit, because I believe she's with that lifestyle, but you know what really grinds my gears? People who grow their nails really long. You know, I'm all for when you put on the fabricated, the plastic nails, and they're just on there and you glue them on. That's not disgusting, but you know what's really disgusting is when you have nails on and they're on there for all year, you know? And they're just growing out.
Nails are that
And
long.
when they're filthy and disgusting and long and dirty, put that down. It grinds my gears, it grosses me out, it's unhygienic. And, you know, I saw on a Believe It or Not book one time that when there's dirt under your fingernails, there's a 100% chance that it is feces.
I don't think that's true.
Disgusting.
That's true.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
don't
just
think
wanted to
it's
get
true.
that out of the way. I find it disgusting. But I'm all for fake plastic nails because those aren't as disgusting. They're not on your body for a year and a long time.
You can trim them.
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh.
Okay, moving on. You know, I've been hanging out with Emma recently, and I think she's going crazy since the last podcast. She's been talking a lot about starting a cult and things of that nature, and I think she wants to talk a little bit about that. We'd love to hear your ideas
Okay.
on this. If you
So-
wanna start it from the top.
Yesterday we were sitting in the Save-On parking lot, and I was thinking about fate and not giving a hoot about anything. So I was just thinking about my life and how like I wanna like my plan. I don't have a plan A. I have plan B, and it's move to an island now. I just worked out the island idea, but I'm gonna move to an island, have 800 cats. That's an exaggeration. I'm not gonna have 800 cats, but I'm gonna move to an island and have a crap ton of cats. And I am gonna build my own house and just live off the land, and it's gonna be amazing. But then I was like, well, I need a purpose in life, and my purpose is fatalism.
Could you?
Wow,
Could you?
so sad to see my friend go insane.
So it's the belief that all events are predetermined and unavoidable. Sorry, I can't read my writing.
So, from what I'm understanding, you don't believe that free will exists.
Well, so I'm gonna have 3 goats. I know I'm going off topic, but I'm gonna have 3 goats, and I'm gonna
Insane.
I'm gonna have 3 goats, and I'm gonna milk them and make cheese.
So okay, if this is the truth,
Mhm.
for me, say I, have a beautiful life, grow up to be super rich, have a beautiful family, a couple cats, couple dogs, and then I get badly addicted to drugs and die on the streets. That's my fate.
That is your freaking fate. I do freaking believe that. Part of my language.
Okay.
But I do believe there is different levels of like this ideology. So like moderate, like you're thinking like, oh, fate, whatever, like blah blah blah. You think that it controls some things, but not a lot. And then you can also think that fate controls a lot of our everyday moves, like dying. I believe strongly that when you're dying, it's your fate. You are
Wow.
pre-planned to die, pre-programmed to how you're gonna die. You just don't know when. And then extreme, when you extremely believe this, which I think I'm the middle one.
Okay.
But extreme, you think that fate controls everything, all your movements. Like, example, I was talking in the car with a few of my other friends, and we were talking about if I hit someone with my car, is that fate? I don't believe it's fate. I believe it's their fate, but it's not my fate to hit them.
That's ridiculous.
But I'm workshopping this right now. I'm passionate about it. I've picked up a book about cults, and I think this is my
Cult.
Cult.
You're gonna be in a cult.
You're gonna
No,
be a cultist, a lunatic cultist.
This is my cult. It's
Oh.
not religious though. It's not religious. It's a cult. Like kind of.
This sounds like a religion. This sounds a lot like a religion.
There's no religion in it.
Have you ever heard of God's Plan? Not the Drake song, the Christian
No,
ideology.
I believe fate.
So
I
God's
don't.
plan.
controls fate.
The universe
And
controls fate.
What is in the universe?
That's ridiculous.
The universe. It's just the universe. The universe controls
Okay.
the fate.
Adding on to this, can we talk about how small we are?
Now that's something I can get into. In the
Like-
grand scheme of things, Emma's insane, but this is very this is something somewhat scary and interesting to think about. The universe is massive, and I don't remember exactly how many light years across the universe is. Do you know?
Many.
It's billions.
Billions.
Billions, a lot. And for those who don't know, a light year is the distance that light can travel in 1 year. And for frame of reference here, light travels around the world almost 8 times or almost 9 times, I believe, in 1 second. So imagine that for a year. That's how far a light year is. Billions of light years across. That's just massive. You can't even comprehend how massive the universe is. And it's scary to think that we might be alone in the universe on Earth as the only planet with life, or we might not be alone. Who's to say?
I think that because there's life on Earth, that is proof that there is life in some other planet somewhere.
No, I believe that can't possibly be proof because the universe isn't infinite. It's very large, but it's not infinite. I don't understand how
Maybe
that
it's
could
fate.
prove.
Well, no. Well, somewhere I don't know like the gigaverse, but like in
What are you
this
talking about?
vast space, because space is constantly growing.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You know, black matter and all that
Oh,
stuff.
I know all about it, yeah.
I just feel like it is, since we are living in this planet, there are quadrillions of other planets out there.
Is that true?
I don't know, but there's a lot. There's a lot of other planets.
Just say there's hella. I
There's
don't know.
hella
It could be
planets.
quadrillions, but that seems like a lot.
That
That seems
Yeah.
like too many.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know,
There
but
could also be
any space fans, please drop in the comments how many planets there are. We're looking for an exact
I don't
number.
yeah, exact number. But what are the odds that there's another planet out there that has, life on it? And life could be as simple as a bug.
Simpler.
Simpler.
It's a single-celled organism,
Yeah, an amoeba.
Like me.
but
No, not
that's
like
ridiculous.
That was
No, but here's what I'm thinking. The chances for life to get started, a molecule that is capable of reproducing itself. That's just the basic life, right? The chances of that coming to be are so astronomically small that I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's guaranteed to happen again somewhere else in the universe because the odds are so small. Yes, the universe is so big, but I think the odds might be smaller.
Maybe, but this begs the question, why are we
truly
here?
does.
Why are we here? And I'm not a Christian by any means. I don't believe in any sort of God. So I just feel like if we're here, then there's got to be some other form of life somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but I'm not convinced. And I guess neither of us will know for sure, probably ever in our lives. And
probably
that's
ever.
that's a scary thing to think about when
Sad.
you really start thinking about it.
very
Like,
sad.
I want to live so long that I see these big questions be answered,
How long
but I
do you
mean...
think you're gonna live?
Oh, well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is a good question. Because 1,000 years ago, the life expectancy was far lower because people would die of diseases that are now very curable with our modern technology. So I think, I don't know, what's average life expectancy in Canada right now? It's like 85?
Yeah.
85? Yeah, so, but by the time I'm at that age, I think it'll be higher. So I think I could probably live to 100 is my goal.
100 is your goal.
My goal is to live to 100. If I
Even if
die
you're a
on my
vegetable.
100th birthday, well, I
If
mean,
you
I
die
want to
on your
experience
100th
it.
birthday, it's fate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, so
sure, whatever you
how
think.
long do you think you're gonna live, Emma?
Oh. However long I can fend off the land for, and then I'll probably just kill myself.
Okay,
Okay.
that's ridiculous.
I have another question after this. I think that I'm going to live to be 79.
79, really? You're going lower than average.
I think
Yep.
I can live till 100.
I don't want to. I feel like being 80 would be like sad if I was just like
Yeah.
old and decrepit. Anyways, what I was gonna ask, in a zombie apocalypse.
We've had this question before. We talk about zombies with Caden all
really?
the time.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't gonna ask this question. That's just what I normally. do.
Caden and I love talking zombies. If he were here, he would have a lot to say.
I
but
have a lot to say
continue
about
with
zombies
your
too.
question.
Anyways, if you were on life support, would you want to be unplugged or not?
Pull the plug.
Absolutely not. If I'm like not conscious, if I'm a vegetable, if I'm in a coma, and it's unlikely that I'll ever come out of it, I don't see a point keeping me around. I'm just a waste of electricity at that point.
Are you going to donate your organs?
I don't care. I'll be dead. I don't care. You can donate my organs if I want. Donate everything to science. Something that I think would be cool. In my biology class, not going to name any names for privacy reasons, but my teacher had a real human skeleton that was partially built. And I think when I die, I will not be upset if they take my skeleton out of my body and make me a skeleton in a high school science class for kids to poke at all day long. I would not be upset.
As long as I have a proper burial, you can do whatever you want with my body. Not a proper burial, like a proper funeral.
I don't care.
Celebration of life, you know?
I don't care if I have a funeral. I'll be dead.
I don't know.
I don't want to offend you by saying this, Ruby, but if you go to my funeral, I'm not going to go to yours.
Okay. Well, if
Will you
I'm
guys
going
go to my funeral?
if I'm going to your funeral, you'll already be dead.
Will you guys go to my funeral?
I'll go to your funeral unless you go to my funeral. Then I'm not going to yours.
No, because I'm dying before all of you guys.
I don't know about that. What if
Well,
you,
it's
like,
fate at the end of the day.
is
No
fate
one
at the end of the
knows.
day.
Okay, that is true. That is true. That is true.
who knows?
And I'm super duper duper passionate about this right now.
Yeah, I can tell. We
And
can tell.
I
And you
just,
sound really crazy.
No, but it's just like really been bugging me. Like I'm trying to like dive like deep
You're up
into
here,
it.
you need to like
I'm just trying to like.
I know
you
you're
need to calm down
passionate.
and fully
Take your
articulate what
time.
you're trying to say.
Yeah, take your time. Figure out what you want to say, and then say it when the time is right.
Yes.
Okay, I'll shut up right now, I guess.
Well, we're
We don't have to.
No,
I mean,
it's fine,
this is what the
it's fine.
podcast is about. At the end of the day, we really want to know what you're
I'm
thinking.
just super like. I'm not sure. I have no clue what I'm talking about, but at the same time, it all makes sense in my brain. But it might not make sense to everyone else.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to me.
It
and-
makes sense to me too. What
like
you're
the
saying.
fate. Like I'm not trying to like make it a religion, but I want more people to know that like it is a possibility that everything is fate.
It's a possibility for sure. I mean, it's a possibility that aliens come down from outer space right now
that
and
is fate.
explode the Earth. I mean,
that
it's
is fate.
unlikely.
Yeah, it's very unlikely. It could also be a possibility that, you know, there's an outbreak of some sort of brain-eating bacteria that has a similar effect to rabies that makes humans out of their minds and
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, anything's possible.
use their bodies as hosts, and everybody becomes zombies.
This reminds me of something I've thought about a little bit.
Zombie apocalypse is very possible.
Well, I mean, not quite. Well, no, okay. Something I've thought. Can you truly trust your senses? And the answer is no. The answer is you can't trust your senses. How do you know you're not hallucinating everything around you right now?
you don't.
You
I
can't
could
know
be
for
seeing
sure.
something completely different from what you're seeing. My green could be
Oh,
like
you're gonna go this
purple.
way. You're gonna go this way. Okay, yeah, sure. I've heard of such a thing, and there's really no way to know. You can't experience what someone else is experiencing ever. Well, I mean, maybe one day scientists will allow you to jump into someone's brain, and
That would be nice.
I fear that day because I have some really unpleasant thoughts. But
Why?
that'd be very interesting
the hell is
to get
this?
into some people's brains and see what they
Do you know
think
what
and
this
how they
is?
can be so crazy. I'll answer that question after the podcast. It's irrelevant.
Can we talk about music for a second?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, I know. Yeah, you're a big music fan.
Yeah, and
In fact, sorry to cut you off.
No,
here.
you're
Sorry
good.
to cut you off.
You've been doing a
Are
lot of
you
that.
Yeah, I know, but I got so much to say and so
Yeah.
little time. I believe you have concert tickets. You want to talk about
yes,
that at all?
I am going to go. Oh, my pen kind of just broke. It's fine. Disco ball. I'm going to see Tame Impala
Wow.
Wow.
in September. I'm super excited. I have
excited for
great
you.
seats.
It's
I'm super
fantastic.
excited.
Yeah, so Tame Impala, I mean, I know a couple surface level songs. I would never call myself a die-hard fan.
Me neither.
But what's your favorite Tame Impala song? Feel free to name every single song.
I can't answer that question.
You can't? Why?
Okay.
You don't have one?
I love them all.
Or a secret? Oh.
It's a secret.
Okay. Well, what about like one that you've been listening to a lot recently?
Yeah.
One you just discovered.
What's your
Okay.
most played, do you think?
Loser.
Loser. I like that one. That's kind of surface level if you ask me. Anyway, continue.
No, it's fine.
No, continue, please. This is what the
I
podcast's
really like
all about.
Loser, and I like Never Ender.
Mm.
That was really
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. You want to talk about any other music related?
I
We could talk
have
about.
just recently fallen in to metal.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Who put you onto that?
Spencer did, and
Damn right.
it's amazing. It's a completely different genre that I'm used to, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I
Yeah.
love the drums, and it's great.
Yeah, you just love when there's double kick.
I do,
You know?
I do. I
Yep.
like the double kick.
See, I am not a huge fan. I don't like when the melody is too loud to listen to. I prefer
ridiculous.
songs that I can, sing along to. That
You
I
can definitely sing along to metal songs.
Oh, not all of them. Not all of them.
Well, unless they don't have words, but other than that, I believe you can sing along to
They
any metal
also
song you
all
want.
sound very evil.
No, there's many types of metal, and they don't all sound evil. In fact, I think not that many sound evil.
Well, a lot of them do. But the metal I'm talking about is the one that you were listening to just recently.
I wouldn't say that sounds super
And
evil.
all
I
the
think it
songs
sounds.
are like 10 minutes long.
That's just not true.
Well,
There's 2 songs.
A lot of them.
2
are.
songs that I put on that were 10 minutes long or more.
2 out of 3.
There was about 5. Anyway, those 2 songs were
That's
I, the
40%.
Witchfinder, and The Art of Dying.
I really like the art of. I'm sorry.
Continue. I mean,
No,
this is what the podcast is all about.
really
I'd love
like
to hear you.
The Art of Dying. I like the double kick in it.
Who's it by?
I have no clue.
Gojira. Poser. Anyway, I'm glad you like that song. Because I also like that song. I listen to it in the gym a lot. I listen to a lot of metal in the gym. It really gets me excited to work out and do my set. That aggressive metal feeling is amazing.
See, I prefer some more mellow, just nice,
Songs. What are you talking about? Just say some words, bro.
like Justin Bieber, ASAP Rocky.
Okay, I can get. I'm right with you there. I like A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't really, I enjoyed him before the concert, but after the concert, you could call me a fan.
Yeah, you couldn't call you a fan before the concert?
Well, you could, but like I wasn't, itching to listen to some A$AP Rocky, but now I am.
This is how it goes when I go to a concert a lot of the time.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of their music before the concert, but I just never think I can get enough in. Like,
Yeah.
after the concert, I always find out about new songs I wish I knew before the concert.
Mm-hmm.
And to piggyback off that, not only have I been listening to a lot of A$AP Rocky, but also I've been exploring other A$AP members, A$AP 12y. I love A$AP 12y.
Really?
Yeah, I've been listening to A$AP 12y and I like him, especially when A$AP Rocky's a feature. It's just the best of both worlds, and I really enjoy that sound.
Okay. Can we talk about how beautiful A$AP Rocky is,
No,
especially
this is
in real
ridiculous.
life? I
Sure,
think-
we could talk about it, but it's no point. No one watching this podcast wants to know how much you
You
love
don't
the
know
ways.
that.
No one wants to know about this.
Are you sure no one wants? Are you sure?
I am certain.
Anyways,
Anyway, moving on. Next point of discussion. I have no more points of discussion written down in my notebook, and this really begs the question, should I be more prepared going into these episodes? And I
Probably.
think the answer is yes, because I'm always trying to get
We
to
could
that.
keep talking about fate.
no.
We don't have to, though, because I have things to talk about. This begs the question. I think that I often think I have enough material to make a full 30-minute episode, but I end up having to spitball towards the end of the episode, just come off the dome, a little bit, and just find things to talk about for the last third or quarter of the episode.
What are we at right now?
So we've been recording for 24 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I have a question.
Yeah, shoot.
Have you found you've been getting hate comments?
No, I haven't, but I'm sure you have.
I did get a hate comment. But,
And I'm sure there's more to come.
Can you talk about the hate comment a little bit?
it was very it was mean, and he told me to shut up.
And why was
Yeah, I
that?
believe the hate comment was actually from a misogynist.
Yeah. He told me to shut up and let the man talk. So
He did. It was a very interesting
now I'm
comment.
talking even
but-
more this time.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know, and it's really, you got to
Yes.
how do you
stand up for
say,
yourself.
block out the haters.
You know what my mom was talking about today when I was
No,
getting
I
my
don't
license.
know. There's no way I would know.
So,
Please enlighten me.
I don't know why she started talking about this, but she started singing about gum commercials, and then
really?
she was like, "Oh, you remember those commercials from the '80s?" And I was like, "Mom, I'm not alive in the '80s. I wasn't alive in the '80s." And then she was talking about how I should be grateful for the generation that I was born in, that I can vote, that I can speak up for myself, that I can run for prime minister if I really wanted to.
Absolutely.
Praise that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That I can, go out of the house without a man,
Yeah, lucky duck.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm really happy that these laws, these anti-women laws, have been removed, because I think that women sometimes have good opinions.
Okay.
A lot of the time, even.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that those ridiculous laws were in place ever. But this begs the question. I've thought about this before. If I were born 200 years ago when these laws were in place, would I feel the same way about? Would I feel negatively about these laws, or would I just be raised in such a world where I agree with them and I am a horribly misogynist and sexist and all those bad ones?
Well, I guess we'll never know because you weren't born in that time.
Yeah, but if I were, would I feel the same way? And
I could not
probably
tell
not, because I think
You'd
the
fall
world,
in the crowd.
yeah, the world around you, it's really psychology reference, nature, natural human instinct versus nurture, your surroundings when you're brought up. And I think the nurture would get the best of me, and I would believe these poor ideas. But here's what I think about this. What if there's some horrible things we believe as society right now that in 100 years people are going to look back and think they're so ridiculous, and think that we are horrible people for ever having these laws or believing these sort of things, and that can get pretty controversial. But in 100 years, I wish I could live and see into the future and see how wrong I have been going my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope scientists invent a sleep chamber where they put me to sleep and they wake me up in 1,000,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this could probably conclude the podcast.
Yeah, probably. Don't be a misogynist.
Yeah.
Don't be a racist.
This is what A$AP Rocky said at the end of his concert. I know we both know.
We both know.
And I think it's great advice. But happy to have you guys on the podcast,
It was
Emma.
great to
Yes,
Clay.
thanks for having us.
I appreciate the viewer for watching. This is our first three-way podcast, and
Yeah, three-way.
there's gonna be many more in the future, especially when Caden's back. So thank you,
Oh my gosh, it's Julia!
thank you for watching. I'll shake your guys' hands now.
What?
Ruby, shake my hand.
Oh. We're filming
Thanks
a
for watching.
podcast.
Please tune in to the next episode.
It
Thanks.
was great to be back.